Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I've got a serious question that I'm really looking for an answer to that I want to throw out there to you guys, and that's this. Are liberals really trying to destroy the United States of America, or are they just that stupid in their political beliefs? It's either one or the other. It can't be both. Think about some of the things that these people are supporting. Socialism is a prime example. Many of them are straight out socialists, yet they can't answer the question why other people who live in socialist countries are fleeing in mass to get away from such harsh regimes. Here's another one, and one that I want to focus on today's report. Why is the left attacking our police, the very ones that we call in the event of, 911. They're literally trying to shut down our 911 calls. I feel like they're setting us up for something big. Now, before I get into the report, just a quick break. The keto diet is one of the quickest ways to achieve younger looking appearance and burn fat. This diet has shown time and time again through multiple studies that it not only burns belly fat, but it helps flatten your stomach and gives unparalleled anti-aging benefits. The problem with this diet, however, is that following such a strict regimen is nearly impossible for the average person. Eating just one bite of the wrong type of food or supplement can literally reverse the effects of all the hard work that you put into it that particular day. That's why I highly recommend and personally use Keto Elevate Powder. And right now you can get it at ketowithlisa.com. This powder actually gives your body the weight loss benefits as well as the anti-aging benefits that your body can normally reap from ketosis during the keto diet. However, it comes without the strict diet that's attached to keto. Get keto today for up to 51% off by going to ketowithlisa.com. And let me show you how easy it is to take. All you do is you take one scoopful. You can see the scoop here that I have, and you can mix it in your coffee or you can mix it in your shake. Either one will do. And all you do is you just stir it up. It stirs in nice and easy without any major clumps or anything like that, but it goes right in to your coffee. And it's pretty much tasteless, so not bad. It tastes great. But it's so easy to check out the site. Let me show you the site. Here it is, ketowithlisa.com, and you can see up to 51% off there. Also, some of the benefits: free shipping, free VIP, live health and fitness coaching for life, and of course, the free ketogenic food book there. So check it out today at ketowithlisa.com. And if you want more information on all of that, it can be found in the description box below. All right, back to the broadcast. So I can't shake this idea that liberals are really setting us up for something, especially with their calls to defund the police. As many of you know, I threw up this article a couple of weeks ago, but I want to bring it back up. And this is written by good old-fashioned New York Times. Yes, leftist propaganda mainstream media. And here's the article. This was published June 12th, but again, very important in light of what's happening today, because today, liberal policies are destroying our country. But it says, yes, we literally mean abolish the police department because reform won't happen. And this article was written nearly a year ago, but I'm going to fast forward to what's happening today. But here's what it actually says. Enough. They say, we can't reform the police. The only way to diminish police violence is to reduce contact between the public and the police. It goes on to expand a little bit. We need to change our demands. The surest way of reducing police violence is to reduce the power of the police by cutting the budgets and the number of police officers. But don't get me wrong, they say. We are not abandoning our communities to violence. No. We just want to close police departments. We want to make them obsolete. Yeah, you read that right. They want to make them obsolete and close them. But don't worry, they're not abandoning you. Okay, it's kind of like I don't know, it's nonsensical. But maybe it'll help answer their questions. Are they trying to destroy the United States of America, or are they really that gone? We can build other ways of responding to harms in our society. They say this is their resolution to abolishing the police department. They can build other responding to harms in our society. We can get trained community care workers out there who could do mental health checks if somebody does need help. Towns could use restorative justice models instead of throwing people into prison. Wow, interesting. So their resolution in their little liberal world is let's put together a team of people to teach you mentally how to behave. Somebody runs at you with a knife, a gun, a hammer. Hey, let's send a social care worker. Again, I don't know which it is. I'm just saying, right? But that's not all. Here's another article talking about something similar. And this is Business Insider, also written around that same time. And keep in mind, written over a year ago, and look what's happening today. But here it is. What abolishing the police could actually look like. According to the experts, folks, the experts. And here's police abolition, their section on that. Basically, it says the grassroots Minneapolis group, MPD 150, for example, is calling for a police-free future. We're not abolishing help. We're abolishing the police, they say. Right? That's very different. We have to do work to imagine something different and to listen to what people in different neighborhoods and communities want. They go on a little bit further, as another group also is saying. It's 8 to abolition. It says it supports defunding law enforcement, but also take away the police from schools. Wait, what? No, that's a bad idea. Okay, moving on. Freeing people from prison. Wait, what? What kind of people? What kind of people? Demilitarizing communities, repealing laws that criminal survival, and providing housing for all. Hey, that last part sounds a lot like socialism. Remember, people who live in socialist countries flee from them? The end goal of these reforms is not to create better, friendlier, or more community-oriented police or prisons, according to a statement on its website, but to build towards a society without police and prisons. Like, really? This is their entire objective and narrative. Those aren't my words. Those are the words of some activists and articles written by New York Times and Business Insiders. So again, are they trying to destroy our country? And here's the thing. I'm going to make this statement very clear. And this is a very moderate statement that I think both sides can agree with, because I do think that there are some things that we could do better in the police departments, right? And here's what I mean. The United States of America has the highest prison rate, as in people behind bars, in the entire world. Fact. That's a fact. I've done many reports on this over on Restricted Republic, by the way. But anyhow, we have the highest prison population in the world. There are laws galore. And I don't think it's necessarily the prison system. It's the laws, some of the laws that need to start changing, because every little thing shouldn't land you in prison. There's people in prison for the stupidest crimes. That's a fact. So I think we need some reform in that particular area, and that's the area we need to focus on. But that's not what we're seeing here. Instead of focusing on the laws and some of the rules and some of the practices that are in place, that are put by congressional leaders and whatnot, into who goes to jail for what crime crosses the line, the justice system, right, itself, they just want to get rid of the police altogether. I mean, really? Imagine trying to call 911. Sorry, that police officer is writing tickets. We have to fund the police department a little bit and we're short-staffed, so sorry, lady. Help yourself. Hope you have some kind of protection at your house. Actually, I had a police officer tell me that once. Yeah. Because they're still going to have to fund their police departments somehow. And that's why they write a lot of tickets. So you cut them in half. What half is going to go bye-bye? Well, liberals don't put 2 and 2 together. So what's happening as a result? Well, there's a mass exodus. And by the way, again, I said it before in the beginning of this video. What are they setting us up for? Are they setting us up to not get help? Are they setting us up for some kind of federalized police force in the near future? Like the Gestapo, if you will, right? I think you can read through my lines there because there's only certain ways I could say that here, but that's what it is. Like, I mean, hey, what kind of police force are you going to put together? One that's controlled by left? Because that's what happens. Because there has to be something that can help the community. What is it? Is it a federalized force? What are we being set up for? Are we being set up that crime is just going to flourish in our communities? Is that what we're getting set up for? Is that really what we want? Because people like Rashid Tlaib and Maxine Waters and Ilhan Omar and AOC, who advocate for such things, have themselves paid protection paid for by your tax dollars. It's okay for them, but not okay for you. There's a little hypocrisy there, right? But here's what's happening as a result, like nearly 1 year later. This is what's happening now. FoxNews.com, public safety crisis barreling towards us as cops are leaving their jobs. Former officer warns NYPD officers leaving at a rate of 75% higher than 2020, says a report. 75% higher is unheard of. So now, because of all the riots, the radical nature, the cops being pushed into a corner, and just the massive eyes on everything, not being able to do their job because of all the liberal lunacy, they're quitting en masse. They're quitting en masse. And it's not just New York, folks. Here's another one here. Chicago, FoxNews.com. Chicago police are retiring at twice the normal rate. That's Chicago. Chicago, New York, Fairfax, Virginia. Fairfax, and this is on W Top News, Fairfax faces prospective tailspin as exodus of police intensifies. Not just there, we also have Seattle. 770kTTH.com. 66 more cops ditch Seattle Police Department as mass exodus crisis worsens. All right, Seattle, Fairfax, Chicago, New York, New Jersey 1015. New Jersey is facing police shortage, and it's no wonder why, right? We all know why. And also Philly, right? The Philadelphia Inquirer, police in Philly and beyond are struggling with a shortage of police recruits and a surge in retirements. We also have Fox News 5, Baltimore, Philly, all these places, Baltimore. Police address FOP tweet concerning districts closing and officer shortage. It's not just there. Let's keep going. Fox31.com, police shortage within APD, and that's Albany Police Department, right? Chief wants to add incentives aimed to make officers stay. And finally, Portland, of course, we all know Portland, Fox News. Portland cops resigning at an unprecedented level mid-career to take low-paying jobs elsewhere. So we have Portland, we have Albany, we have Philly, we have New Jersey, we have Seattle, we have Fairfax, Virginia, we have Chicago, and we have New York. All over the country, we're seeing a mass exodus of police officers leaving their jobs, and we're having problems recruiting more. Why? Is the left literally trying to destroy our country? Or are they really that stupid? I mean, it's a logical question. I mean, so many crazy policies are underway by the left. I mean, just think of what they're doing with cancel culture. Think of the things that they're pushing at our school levels. And they're supported by the mainstream media and Hollywood and even Joe Biden at the very, very top in his administration. It's like all common sense has left the building. Anyhow, again, I ask the question, what are we being set up for? Are we being set up for the destruction of the United States of America as we know it? Are we being set up for socialized policies? Are we headed straight for communism, which is exactly where socialism leads 99.999% of the time? Are you and your family going to be protected the next time you call 911? Well, they're good questions. If there's massive shortages due to this liberal ludicrousness, then that's very well possible. Anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And by the way, I got to tell you guys to watch this particular video that I did on YouTube, and it's this one. Fox News just leaked the Democrats' plan to destroy the country and turn us into ... It's a video that really expands on everything that I've talked about here. So check it out there on my YouTube channel. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. I love all of you. I'm Lisa Haven, signing signing out.